You know, the big thing is, if at some point during the day we get confirmation that the U.S. regulators have a more expansive view of helping and backstopping bank deposits in the U.S., suddenly the sentiment changes on a dime and things start to look very, very different. For now, we've got what open at 17,079, 17,083. So it is lower as the pre-open indicated by about 65, 66 odd points. That's about 0.5%, not even 0.5% or so. The Sensex is down 230 points. We are on the Bank Nifty down 0.4%, 39,820. It's a uniform 0.4% cut across most indices at this point in the day. So that's what we have. Let me just quickly take a look at the Nifty names and see if there is anything very large which is playing out. I don't think so. Hindalco is down 1.33%. Adani is down 1.33%. Asian Paints is down 1.25%. These are the only three 1% plus cuts on the Nifty index. And on the way up, you've got Hero MotoCorp, L&T and Sun Pharma, which are up about 0.4% as well. So it's quiet, I mean, on the Nifty. Although on the Nifty index, it shows up with a 79-80 point cut. Surabhi.
Well, beyond the index for the time being, in terms of news, I'm looking at Nazara because they've done the small acquisitions, just less than $2 million. But the stock is quite active, up about 3% last I checked. Yeah, 2.5% right now. Then a clutch of companies that have won orders, GR Infra Projects, HG Infra, NBCC's won some orders between 1 and 3% depending on which ones you're looking at. Chalet Hotels has acquired a couple of properties, including, some of you might be familiar with this one, Duke's Retreat, which is right here in Khandala. So that's the stock up about 2%. HAL under pressure as expected because of the OFS. And the OFS was at about, I think, a 6% discount. So there's an adjustment that seems to be happening in any case. A little bit of a overhang of that stake sale from the government. Other than that, in terms of major volumes, Adani, Green, Total Gas, some of these stocks are up. By the way, TVS Electric was up about 17-18% yesterday. It again starts out with big volumes and a 4% bump up. Interesting move on this stock. Actually, Adani Transmission is also up. Some of the Adani stocks have basically started off on the positive side. That's what we are getting. In terms of mid-cap action, overall, the index is down about 0.3%. Nifty is still holding to that cut of about 75 points. Bank Nifty is also down in sync, a cut of about 0.5% on the Bank Nifty. Reliance is facing pressure. We had one good day on Reliance this week, but no follow-through. 1% down on Reliance as we start off. TCS, ITC, Infosys, these are some of the other heavy stocks, big stocks, which are trending down. So I guess, Nigel, for the time being, we've got this 0.5% decline at the start. Now let's see, I guess, where it goes.
Well, that's right. Surabhi, Coromandalam International as well, they have announced the entry into specialty and industrial chemical segment. They're going to be investing close to under 1,000 crores. I think for starters, that was up close to under 2%, and that's holding well in the green. A couple of other movers today. Shobha got smacked yesterday, particularly towards the end of trade. It's trying to pull back a little bit, clawing back up close to around 2.5% odd. Murtuza of Kotak, he just said that fundamentally they're quite positive on the stock. So that's opened up well in the green. Now currently building on those gains up close to around 3% odd. GAIL is pulled back. Yesterday in late hour, well, there was some bit of buying that we saw. But maybe, it was already factored in because the street was already working with that kind of a hike. So that's pulled back close to around 1.5%. We'll try to get in the management in a short while from now. And HAL is down a good 5% odd. For the week itself, HAL is now down close to around 11%. It was down 5% in this week. And now, post the announcement of the OFS, it's down another 5% odd. The Nifty is moving gradually lower, but as we said earlier today, it needs to hold on to the 17,050 odd mark. If that's the case, then it's pretty good news. The Nifty Bank actually is not doing that badly. It's holding on to that crucial 39,600 odd mark. Prashant.
Nigel, Sobha is coming up a little bit. We were just discussing that with Murtuza earlier. It was a big loser yesterday, and I was making that point, is back to pre-COVID levels. Although Murtuza did highlight, beyond just what happened yesterday with those searches, etc., there are some other concerns, although underlying fundamentals are looking good. So there's a bit of a lift there. Nazara is up about 3.25%. It's coming up on decent volumes, so we should put that up. Policy Bazaar lost 2%. It's coming up 2%. So just some reversals of yesterday's move. And GR Infra that, listed the recent, not that recent, but fairly recent infrastructure company, 4% higher, 1,002 on GR Infra. There was great enthusiasm when the company came to the market. but has done poorly since. Fact, NBCC, Chennai Petro are some of the others which are doing quite well. The Adani Group companies are a bit mixed, but Green, Total Gas and Transmission are up between 2 and 5%. So, they're coming up with some of the largest volumes right now at this point in time. TVS Electronics is the other one, 4% gain, 363, and it's got volumes on it. So that's why I'm making a quick mention of it. Reliance is down 1%. It's a very tentative start, but it's a large name and it's got weight. Vedanta is down 1%. Asian Paints we already highlighted. GAIL is down 1.4%, settling down a little bit now. Life insurance was all doing very well yesterday. I can spot ICICI Pru, which is seeing a bit of a pullback. It's down 1.5%. Campus Shoes is another one which is down about 2.25%. Let's volumes pick up because they're still a little low. 90 full point cut on the Nifty. We're at about 17,062 on the index at this point in time. This Thursday open, 5 minutes into market open. We have Manish Sontalia who's joining us now to take some questions. Of course with Motilal